start recording. Hello everyone, we're back with the last 30 minutes of today's stream. Billy and I are going into House Rest. That guy got obliterated.
Yeah, I pulled him up into the air, and then Vet was like, got him.
You date Vet?
Well, something I can do.
Like, what if Rosa was like, yeah, sure, go for it. And you came home to find just pictures of Vet all over your walls.
It was really Rosa who wanted to date Vet all along.
Exactly. Libraries are great. I mean, where? I've never met any that had fucking guards as strong as those dudes, though. Oh, I didn't even see this one. What the hell are they hiding? I need some better AoE attacks.
Okay.
You're not allowed in at this time.
Which one is you? Oh, you're back here.
Yes, apparently, oh, that's a data pad, that's just a quest, so we just gotta go up here. Alright, House Rest. There we go. Alright. Dead. Alright. Now we gotta go straight across. Alright. I don't think you can be considered a shadow assassin if you're just standing out in the open. Or maybe they assassinate shadows.
Yeah.
And this ability, Terminate. Oh, actually one-shot that dude. 3 levels higher than me and he got one shot. Go straight. Billy, do you consider yourself to be Tulak Lord?
But I'd lost you there.
Tulak Horde?
Yeah.
No, I'm Admiral.
Akbar?
No, absolutely not. Admiral Thrawn.
I'm not Farhan. We should make Chess.
He was a good villain.
Well, he's canon again.
True.
I guess they really liked him to the point where they're like, let's bring him back into the series.
Thanks to
Alright.
Rosario Dawson,
Yeah.
who was never seen from again. See, these guys are the shadow assassins.
You okay?
Right? This just popped out of nowhere. She's getting her own TV show, so. As Ahsoka.
Oh, I see. Oh, there's another enemy over here.
We're gonna defeat the wrist ambush. This one here just stood over here waiting for us to come to him. Playing the long game.
He was stunned, I think, so they were just standing around not shooting him. Oh.
Oh, good. She has to watch me electrocute that dude.
Congratulations, Sith. You've broken into my home, butchered my assassins, and forced your way into my personal chambers. Can I at least offer you a drink before you start making demands?
Let's skip the drink, and you can tell me about this hollow.
Well, well. Let me guess. You dug this hollow out of some dusty archive in House Older. Let's just say that his Royal Jedi-ness Nomor Organa and I are ancient history, and leave that dead dog buried.
Let's not do that.
I don't know what you expect me to say. Nomor Organa and I were in love. I'm sure he'd write it off as misguided youthfulness, but it's true. We were going to get married, in spite of our family's disapproval, and then he got cold feet. That's all.
Why have you never married?
Huh. You think I'm pining for Nomor Organa. Is that it?
Isn't that the
The
reason?
game really
Anyway,
wants me to
what does it
electrocute
matter
it.
if I still love him? He certainly doesn't care one whit about me.
He cares more than you think.
I don't know. It's been so long.
Wow, she fucking flipped fast.
23 years. Fine. I'll call him, and I'll ask him to meet me here. But I'm going with you, for my own safety. I don't quite trust you.
I'm only worried about your happiness.
Let me bring him up.
Rahana, what a surprise.
I know, it must be. Nomar, there's something I need to talk to you about.
Go ahead. Anything I can do. Anything at all.
Not like this. It's a favor I need, here on Alderaan. I was hoping we could meet.
Of course. I can be there in a few hours. The old place?
Yes, the old place. Thank you. Do you really think he'll come?
I'm sure he will.
I can't believe I'm doing this. Anyway, he's agreed to meet me in our old hiding spot in one of Alderaan's underground tunnels. Here are the coordinates. Unfortunately, the native sentient insect species, the Killiks, have moved into the tunnels lately. I'll have to meet you there.
Did you say native sentient insect species?
Yes, they haven't moved all the way into the old place, but they've penetrated pretty deep. I'll be using the shadows as cover, but you and that surly fellow will probably have to fight. I'll meet you down there shortly.
You think this chick would be into scissoring?
Maybe.
How is this better than what I'm wearing?
No
It's
one
literally not.
says you.
Alright, let's see. We got 20 minutes left. Alright, where the fuck is the meeting place? Oh, it's way over there. Alright, we can't warp because it's still fairly close. Well, maybe there's a flight plan close to it. I doubt it. Silly, what's your favorite thing about House Rest?
Shadow assassins.
What about the PMN assassins? No, if you had to be involved with House Frist or House Piamet, which one would you pick?
Rest.
Oh, why Rist?
Question.
Why not House Piamet?
It's not.
That's true.
It's an easy. That's like a softball question.
It's like those questions of, would you kill X thing for $10 billion? Or would you slap your brother for $5 million? It's like, fuck. I did it for 5, so
Slap him-
yeah.
I'd slap him as hard as I can.
Not your time yet.
My one brother was like, "Hey, go punch Omega in the balls and I'll give you $5." I was like, "All right," so I went and punched him in the balls. And my brother was like, "Well, that was the easiest $5 I ever lost." There was just no question for it. Good achievement. A slap on the wrist. That's funny. On the bright side, I am almost level 27.
Pretty good.
So killing all these dudes on the way out is, you know, helping a little. How do you feel about the entrance hall, though?
Good.
Yes, the right way. Sorry. How do you feel about great balls? They're pretty great. Not as good as ultra balls. My favorite Pokeball to use is actually the Dusk Ball and the Timer Ball, actually.
Too many balls now.
There's a lot. That's one good thing about Arceus is they kind of just limited the amount of Pokeballs that there are. You got your standard Pokeball, and then you get
Not your time yet.
Great Balls and Ultra Balls. Those are the only ones. And then the only special balls are Lead Balls and Feather Balls, which are like... And then they have like just the Pokeball, Great Ball, Ultra Ball variants of those. So Lead Balls are good for catching heavy Pokemon or Pokemon that have been stunned by some means. And Feather Balls go really far and really fast, so they're good for catching flying types. Oh, and Quick Balls. Yeah, Quick Balls are really good. The other ones I don't really mess with. Quick Balls in the other Pokemon games, you just get into a fight and toss one, and then that's it. If it catches it, it has a higher chance to catch it if it's used on the first turn.
Not your time yet.
I tend to use Ultra Balls. No, they're good for Pokemon that you use on the first turn. So you have a much higher catch rate on the first turn that you use it. After that, it's just like a normal Pokeball. Hey, there's my level. Okay, so let me see. Where do I put this point? What is this? Deflection. Okay, that's a buff that I don't really care about. Okay, I want that. I would gladly have another
Gladly.
AoE. Okay, so we gotta go up here. It looks like we're heading into a new area. Yeah. If you're in an area catching low-level Pokemon, Nest Balls can be pretty good, because unless you have something that does False Swipe, there's pretty annoying. It's pretty annoying catching low-level Pokemon. So Nest Balls can just be tossed out because the bigger the difference between your level and the enemy's Pokemon, the higher the chance of capturing one. Hey, Billy, it's silly. I just saw 2 people go by.
I saw a third one.
We've seen people. Let's kill Commander Raikkonen here. Shit, so he's not here. Not yet, anyway.
You okay?
Just trying to make your life hard.
Heavy balls for that one Snorlax you catch. What exactly is this dude? Deals 134 to 171 energy damage and knocks back up to 8 enemies within a 15-minute cone in front of you, binding them with electricity and mobilizing them for 5 seconds. Standard weak enemies are additionally knocked down for 3 seconds. Direct damage dealt after 2 seconds ends the immobilize effect prematurely. Alright, well that's still pretty good. So this cave here will probably be the last thing we do on stream. Yeah, so like, if you're really into catching Pokemon, like all the different balls can be used if needed, but vast majority of the time I don't really find use of them. Timer balls are just really good because if you're trying to catch a legendary and they're taking fucking forever to stay in the damn ball, you can toss out a timer ball and it will usually catch them pretty decent. The right place? Guess so.
Oh.
I guess so.
No way to know on my end.
Level 35, I get my next thing, which is apparently Voltaic Slash.
Mine is crushing blow.
Is that, which one is that? Sounds familiar.
It's the one that crushes the target, enabling retaliation and parrying the target for 4 to 5 seconds. They deal 5% less damage. And if you're protected by your Aegis Assault, it damages up to 7 additional nearby enemies for the same amount.
That's sick.
And doesn't damage sleeping, lifted, or incapacitated enemies.
Also sick.
Generates a higher amount of threat.
Well, that'll be good for us then. Yeah, I kind of want to swap over to the damage over time spec to see what that's like. Maybe I'll set that up after. That giant bridge. The Glarus Valley. The rolling fields of snow.
Yeah.
Lily, what are your thoughts on snow?
Snow exists.
Has it snowed there yet?
No. Not yet.
It has here. Damn, the old place is super far away. The AC Killick. The AC Killick Hives. These are level 31.
Good luck.
Bound to happen.
I lost you there.
Oh, we gotta kill 15 of these dudes. Okay. I like Snorlax as a Pokemon. My mom really likes Snorlax for some reason. Dude, these are assassins. These are just hiding underground ready. You know what game needs to be re-released on modern consoles?
Star Wars: The Old Republic.
Yes, but also Xenosaga. Even if they don't want to remake it or remaster it, just fucking release it somewhere where people can actually play it. I still own all 3 copies of, I still have my 3 copies of the Xenosaga for PS2, but really enough, that's actually a really hard game to emulate too.
Wonder why.
Not sure. I know the first game has issues with saving, where if you step on a save point, the game crashes. What the fuck's the meeting place? Am I not supposed to be in this cave?
Are we not?
Not showing up on the map anymore. I guess we're supposed to be in here? Let's keep going in and see. There's nothing on the map that indicates where we're supposed to go.
Well, that's usually a good indication of you're not supposed to be here. But
Yeah, but when
is
I
there
look,
a way out the other end?
maybe. But when I look at the like the full map of the area, it doesn't indicate that we're supposed to be in here anymore like it was before. It's very strange. So let's just go take a look. At the very least, we kill some killers. At the very least, at the very most, we burn. Damn, he's already over there. Super fast.
Lost you there.
Rickla reaches level 32. Congrats. Oh yeah, she's here. Not showing up on the map. This is weird.
That would be the first time.
Yeah. Oh, I like this angle. It's got like the water droplets. And flies.
No, Ma. I'm surprised you came.
Despite what you must think of me, Rahana, I try to be a man of my word. Now, you said you wanted a favor. What can I do for you?
You can marry her like you promised.
What's this Sith doing here? Rahana, you tricked me!
No, Ma, I didn't trick you. I called you here because we need to talk.
Then answer my question. What is this Sith doing here?
I just want to see you and Rahana happy.
You want to see us happy? I should strike you down where you stand.
No, Ma, don't. If it hadn't been for the Sith, I would never have had the courage to call you.
Listen, Rahana, you've been deceived. The dark side leeches off of the light like a foul disease. It's time someone cut this cancer out.
No, Ma! Will you stop being a Jedi and listen to me just once?
Hear what she has to say.
I love you, Nomar. I've never stopped. And I've spent the last 23 years waiting for you to get some sense into that thick skull of yours.
Rahana, I don't know what you're talking about.
She loves you, idiot.
Stay out of this, Sith.
No, Nomar. She's right. We got engaged against everyone's wishes, and you ended it. And what's worse, I still love you.
Rahana, I don't know what you expect me to say. I'm a Jedi.
Tell her you love her.
Neither of you realize what it
What the
would
hell's
mean.
going on?
There is no room for passion in the light side, in the life of a Jedi.
I have more light than you'll ever have. And I love.
It's true. The oppressive weight of the dark side doesn't accompany you. Yet you're Sith. I don't understand.
Please, Nomar. I understand that you thought you were doing what was right for us. But all we've done is waste 20 years.
Perhaps you are right. Perhaps I do still care for you. But what of that? 20 years! The time is long past for us. And I have a duty to perform.
Don't deny your feelings, Nomar.
Listen to her, Nomar. It's not too late. We can start again. We can make up the time we lost.
Do you really think so? I'm sorry, Rahana.
Shh. Just promise you won't leave me again.
I want to. I can't make that promise. Not yet. Let's see how the Jedi Order reacts.
Can I expect an invitation to the momentous event?
I think maybe we'll take this one step at a time. Right, Nomar?
I don't really understand it. Why you helped us like this. I feel like I should thank you, repay you in some way. It's not much, but this key belongs to my family's vault in the Elysium. I understand there's something a Sith would value there. I vowed to protect it from the Sith. But you're like no Sith I've ever met. And as I am no longer a Jedi, I am released from my vow.
At least you know special when you see it.
Now, if you'll excuse us. We have 20 years of catching up to do.
He's gonna go get the 20 years
Jedi
of
and
that day.
nobility are two kinds of folks I just don't understand.
I played Cupid.
Get the fuck
Sith, so sorry to interrupt. I hope your meeting with Lady Rist went well.
Thought she said shit. So
I was
sorry.
able to persuade her to my way of seeing things.
You'll have your artifact soon, then. I'm glad to hear it. Like I said, I'm very sorry to trouble you, but we have a problem on our hands, and you may be the only one who can solve it.
Tell me the situation, and I'll see what I can do.
Oh, thank you. I have intelligence that Organa is preparing a reprisal for your raid on House Alder. According to our spy, Organa has assembled a contingent of Jedi to attack House Thule. I sent Ertl and his Sith to investigate, but they haven't returned.
Do you think Ertl's been killed?
We've lost contact, and I fear the worst. Please, all I ask is that you locate and take out Organa's Jedi contingent within House Organa before they have a chance to strike. And if you could find out what happened to Ertl and the other Sith, I would appreciate that as well. But the Jedi are first priority.
As you say.
Thank you, and I assure you House Thule is a generous ally. Thule also has a vault in the Elysium, and the key will be yours, once our safety is assured. Organa will expect an attack and be heavily guarded. Please, hurry. I don't know how much time we have.
Help me, Maeroo.
Organa's contingent of Jedi within House Organa. Also, it's funny because in the Sith Warrior story, you obliterate all those Jedi,
True.
and then you can choose to kill literally everybody else, including her.
That's hilarious. Alright, where does this want me to go? Over there. Alright, so yeah, we can't. There's gotta be like a telepoint somewhere near here, right?
Full supply camp?
Yeah, let's go to that one. That's where we'll end for today. Next week we'll start with the dungeon. We unlock Katamimu. I actually meant to not unlock more. Oh, just Katamimu.
Let's see. I unlocked Akademimu.
Well, there we go, guys. That's going to be it for today's stream. I hope you guys enjoyed.